Hello everybody over there. I've put you at a bit of a distance this morning so you can see this gorgeous boy here. He's so fussy today. Tommy boy's so we call him Tommy Two Bellies now because he's two bellies, yeah, bless him. But he's purring like a good one. I don't know that you could hear it, but there we are. So hello, so we're doing Witter Quilt 8. Gosh, and time goes on, doesn't it? This is going to be block 1. It's of, I'll just see me bits disappearing under there, look, and my coffee's supposed to be on that. Just in case. Yeah, so it's block 1, and we're going to be doing large traditional blocks, okay? So I've decided the ones that I'm doing are 16 inches square finished. All right, so when you've done them finished with your seam allowance, it'll be 16 and a half. First one that I've picked is called Sewing Circle because I thought that was quite appropriate. I like that idea, and it's from about 1900. Okay, I've done you a pattern which I'll put you a copy of over in Patchwork Witterings. Now it splits in effect into 4 smaller squares that are then joined. So you make up, if you think 9 patch, so you make up your square, you add it for strip, yeah, so across, strip, square, and then do all your 4 like that, and then add them together. Logicalness, that's the one. Now I've sort of started calling this bright because I've had this hankering after using. I don't know if you can see behind me here, I've got some really bright fabulous fabrics that I've not had chance to play with, and some of them only just come in, so mine's going to be very bright. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. There'll be a photo proper over on Facebook Witterings for you, a close-up. Now it's done in 4 and added together, and they're sort of turned. I've done them very bright with the yellow, so as you can see that actually they change direction. All right, but I didn't want them as 4 exactly the same, because to be honest, you might just as well do smaller squares if that's the case. I wanted this as a big square, so I've made sure that my centerpiece is different colours so that it becomes a whole. Yeah, does that make sense? So it's one big square. Now the yellow and black has got a little bit crazy, isn't it? I think I'm probably thinking Cornish going on here because we like our yellow and black. It's not quite the right yellow, but it's a good yellow and black, and whenever I see yellow and black I think Cornish. And me daisies, and I've chucked in for good measure some cockerels just because I could. Sounded like a plan to me. Now there's some very strange angles going on there again with the black and yellow. All right, now you have to be a bit careful of them, because if you don't get them right you'll end up in a bit of a pickle. All right, so they are 2 distinct different types of triangle, and they have to go one way or the other. So when you're cutting, be careful that you cut however many one way, however many the other way before you do, because those sorts of angles can cause issues when you're joining them, because like you never know where's it supposed to go together, because there's always an overhang somewhere before you machine it. So I cheat. I do sort of a cross between hand patchwork and machine patchwork. So I get all my lining up done with pins as you would for a hand piece of stitching, but then I machine it to speed it up. But it's accurate, and with this we do need to be accurate. All right, if those bits scare you and you think, oh, I can't do it, just have a little go for me. What I've gone and done is I've done a little video yesterday of me actually doing that piece, okay, and how I do it to get it accurate. That little video I won't have on YouTube. I'm going to put it over on Patchwork Witterings group on Facebook for you, so do go and have a little look. It's not very amazing, it's just telling you how to and what I do. All right, And I have to say, I do, that's why I'm fiddling here, I do cut templates for anything odd like that. Or if you bought the ruler kit for the 5-patch, you might find there's something in there that's going to help you. I have got some of those. They're over on my on my website in my shop. Okay, so the little rulers and templates might help you on that one. But if not, make your own. Go back to old-fashioned. But I've explained how I've done that again in the other little video. All right. So there we go. So that's block number 1, and it's called Sewing Circle, I believe. Did I just say yes? Sewing Circle, from about 1900. All right. So we're going very traditional today. Because when I was chopping all these lovely fabrics up, I thought, oh, I wonder if anybody else wants any. All right. So let me just show you what I've gone and done. So we're sort of, look how gorgeous that is. And I've mixed some white in there and a couple of plainish. But then look, we've got lovely starry stuff. Daisies. I love the daisies. And this gorgeousness. All right. There's all sorts here going on. So what I've done, when I was cutting up mine, I thought, oh, well, we'll just put a few packs together. So I've put some packs together. All right. And I've done you a little bit of a reduced on this. So what would be normally, you've got 12 long quarters. All right. It would normally be £37. I've done them at 32 for you. So that if you want, you'll find them on my shop, in my shop on Abbieanne Patchwork, right, Abbieanne.com. Just in case you want to do brights. What I would say is this will suit your scrap and stash again, like we've been doing all the way through. All right, so have a good rummage if you don't want to start something with new fabrics, because let's face it, we have no idea how this is going to turn out. It's as good as a mystery quilt, because I have no idea either. And although I'm saying 16-inch square, I'm actually quite liking the idea of maybe putting some odd shaped sized ones together and then filling in panels or something. I don't know, we'll see how we go. There's a thing for that at the minute, isn't there, with quilt tops all made up with odd sizes and shapes and stuff. We'll see what happens. All right. Like most of my stuff, it's a mystery. But yeah, scrap and stash will do it, or pull out, some nice lovelies, whatever you fancy. But this one for me is going to be quite in your face. I've used the black in there to make the colours pop. I just love using black. If you're not into black, that's absolutely fine. Use something maybe dark and quite distinctive with a few other patterns chucked in. Yeah, does that make sense? Maybe a navy or a dark green or a burgundy or something. That could work well. It's very exciting. I can't believe that's first block. Witter Quilt 8. There we go. So is there anything else I need to tell, other than the fact that he's being absolutely gorgeous? But he knows that. And he's got yet another new bed. I had to take his other one away so as I could wash it. And so I brought him a new one. And because he's a really big cat, so he's now got a small dog bed. And he loves it. He's stretched out in there. He's all, oh, he's ever so cute. Yeah, so that's Black Cat Tom. He's got his own Facebook page if anybody wants to go and have a little look if you're a cat freak. He does so many weird and wonderful things in here. He's such good company. I love him to bits. So yeah, he's over on Black Cat Tom. Do go and have a look and join his little page. See what he's up to. He's always chasing mices. He brings them in to me. And then I have all this trouble charging around the place getting rid of them. But there we go. It's what cats do, isn't it? So what else is on? Don't know. Not an awful lot, other than I've got loads and loads of normal stuff to do. I'm not sure if there'll be a Sunday special this week or not. We'll see what I come up with or not, as the case may be, between now and Sunday. But keep an eye out on my Facebook page. You might get a bargain. Who knows? Who knows? All right. So, 3 things. Have you done your exercise? The rain stopped down here, so maybe we can get out and do a little bit. Get it all going. Around the house, up and down the kitchen. Turn some music on and have a dance. That's always quite good. That's have a little jig around the kitchen or around the living room or something. I find that I do that quite a bit. It keeps everything moving, doesn't it? When we're not actually doing as much as maybe we should. Tidying. Well, do you know what? You'd be very pleased with me. Yesterday in here, bleached the floor. Well, not the carpet, but the other half that is the floor that needs the cleaning. It's all been bleached and all tidied and cleaned, other than the normal wiping down of absolutely everything inside all the time. So yeah, no, that was really good. So any tidying that needs to be done, and that's when I jig. So I've got my mop in hand and I'm jigging at the same time. See, put music on, it's all a bit good. Oh dear, I'm off, and I. Right, okay, one thing left to say, go and talk to all your friends, make sure everybody's all right and happy. I know that all these jabs are charging out now at 90 miles an hour. We've got a whopping great centre just across the road from us, and you see hundreds of people there every day now, so it's coming on a storm. So hopefully we'll be out there amongst us all again very soon. But do shout those of you that are indoors, your friends, make sure everyone's okay. All right, and be lovely.